Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the amazing souls, and thank you for everyone who has joined us. We're looking forward to having a really amazing meditation. We're going to be doing the Lemurian Temple of Embodiment. We've got that October 21st as we're filming this today, 11/11, with the new moon in Libra as well. So we're going to do a meditation, but we're also just going to chat a little bit prior to getting into this to kind of like talk about how we got to where we got. Because I know, Marcia, you've been getting a lot of big downloads, and we've consistently been chatting about these codes and the alignments, especially with Lemurian and Atlantis and the blueprints coming online. So did you want to share your downloads?
Yeah, it all started on the full moon, actually, when the full moon was in Aries, and then the comet, the Three-Eye Atlas, was crossing Mars. And so during those days, I felt so much energy, and I know that that was a common knowing that the Mars energy and the Aries energy was being rained onto humanity and onto the Earth. And so then it got me thinking into what's going to happen next. What planet is it going to be by next? So the next one was the Three-Eye Atlas is behind the sun. It's not the closest place to the sun right now, it's just behind the sun. And then what is the sun? The sun is Leo, right? And then I started looking into, well, is there a new moon or anything around that? And so it'll be closest to the sun in a few days from today. And today is the new moon in Libra. So then it got me thinking about Mars and Libra, divine feminine, divine masculine. And that night I didn't sleep and I kept getting woken up by my guides and being told that it's like the feminine codes, the divine feminine codes. So then I did a video on going back to patriarchy when my mom was small, and you know how women couldn't go to have their tubes tied and women didn't work and all that stuff. And then that night I got another download, couldn't sleep again, and it was like, you need to go back further. And so I was super excited, and then I called Bree, and I was like, Bree, you need to talk to me, you need to talk to me. So then we talked when she was like waiting for Paris at the football game or something like that. And we were talking about it, and it was actually her that was like, I went back to the temples, as far as the temples, when they said go back further. But then Bree was like, Lemuria. And then the lights where she was
Yes.
sitting, it was, remember that?
That is, I know, I have a video of it. We were chatting about that, and it's like Lemuria, and then you started talking about Atlantis, and we're like, oh my gosh, and it was all falling in and clicking. It was really beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. So then after that, Jerry, this is all just such a process, and I feel it's just been totally aligned and super downloaded. Jerry then says to me, oh, you should watch this video. And in that video, remember how I said the Three-Eye Atlas wasn't going to be closest to the sun, so there was a bit of a gap there, but the new moon was on the 21st. In the video that Jerry asked me to watch was Pam Gregory with Angel Raphael, and they said that there was an astrological alignment happening on the 21st. It's astrological, it's not in the physical, but if you pull up astrology charts, the new moon, the earth, and the sun are all aligned. And so the comet is behind the sun, the swan is by the earth, and then the new moon. So that just gave me such big goosebumps. And I was like, this is such an important day. It's an important day for the Lemurian divine feminine blueprint codes, for sure.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's so cool. Yeah, that's amazing. Hey, and in the full moon too that we have today too is that it acts as a reflector and it's that mirror. And Libra is all about, karma and justice and the law, the cause and effect. So quite beautiful energy there. Did anyone wanted to include anything or any downloads that you guys have been getting?
Yeah, actually, I get some clarity along the Mars. Isn't Mars being activated as well along this time as well? The
I
Mars energy?
don't think The Mars was actually the full moon on October 3rd, I think it was. Don't quote me on the date. But you know, I was thinking about that yesterday with Leo. The Leo is the planet, the astrological planet for the sun.
Hmm.
Leo and Mars are so similar. They are
Mm.
so similar in astrological characteristics. It's amazing. So I think that the Leo vibration is also coming on, just trying to let us be ourselves, let us shine bright, be our unique expressions of ourselves, aligned with all this that's going on right now. Yeah. What do you think?
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I mean, this is the kickoff to basically anything that's out of alignment now needs to come and to be surfaced so that we can bring it into our awareness and transform it. So yeah, it's a beautiful time right now, and this will continue right up till the winter solstice as well. So these new moons, these full moons, all very powerful. We need to continue to support each other through this process and to allow what needs to come up and be released to have that happen. So awesome. Thanks for having us here, Brianne and Marcia. Appreciate it.
Yes, I'm looking forward to diving into and doing a beautiful meditation. Do you guys want to get going with the meditation, or did anyone want to chat about anything else about the alignments?
One more thing I wanted to say was full moon was for the divine masculine blueprints to be reined in. New moon is for the divine feminine Lemurian blueprint to be reined in. And then when the three eye atlas is closest to Venus, and I believe that there's a full moon aligned with that date, I think it's on November 3rd. That is when we harmonize both divine masculine and the divine feminine and anchor them into the grid lines. That's what's
Yes.
been coming through. So
Wow, I love it. I've consistently still had so many confirmations about the divine masculine feminine. So I'm excited to also pull a few cards afterwards to see what messages are coming out. But that sounds lovely. Thank you for sharing all of those downloads.
you're
Um,
welcome.
all right, so I guess we can dive into the lovely meditation. So thank you for putting this together. So I'll open up with the intention and then I'll pass this along to you, Jerry. But the intention for our meditation today is the Lemurian Temple of Embodiment, and the portal is now open. So through the ceremonies from October 15th, the divine Lemurian feminine codes were awakened, and the seven streams of crystalline remembrance were rising once more through humanity and the waters of Earth. And now, under this Libra new moon, as the comet Swan glides closest to Earth and Three Eye Atlas positioned behind the sun, it bathes the planet in Leo's golden radiance, and the heavens and the seas move into sacred equilibrium. And this alignment forms a chalice of light through which the awakened codes may strengthen, stabilize, and anchor into the planetary heart. And today, humanity is standing with an energetically with the Lemurian temple of the crystal and coral built beside the turquoise oceans, where the palms fronds sway in the golden breeze, and around us the atmosphere shimmers with calm expectancy, not of something beginning, but of something becoming real. And as the airs hums with the dolphins and the whale songs, spirals in radiant arcs above the waters, and the mermaids hover at the boundaries between worlds, holding pure pearls that glow within the seven codes already alive within you. And the codes we activate will begin to give these gifts that are ripening through our body and through Gaia herself. So, intuition sovereignty, which is that clear voice and inner truth. The sacred water authority is the power to bring harmony through the waters. Heart language communion, which is the connection between words through compassion. And creative gestation is the womb of new worlds birthing in grace. The harmonic balance is the marriage of fire, water, and feminine and masculine as one, as well as the earth stewardships, the guardianship of Gaia's living temple, and also the radiant illumination and the embodiment of a light of pure love. So today we will call them forth as they are already here, and we strengthen what has awakened, stabilized, and what has remembered and anchored what is eternal. And may this Leo solar alignment seal the Lemurian frequencies into the grids of Earth and the waters of the world, and may the feminine walk once more in wholeness and the masculine stands in reverence. May every heartbeat and every tide and every breath of this wind carry the harmony of Mother's song. That is beautiful. And I'm going to call this over, or turn this over to our lovely brother Jerry to call in the corners and do the blessings. So much love to you.
That was awesome. Thanks, Brianne. Okay, if everybody wants to just relax and soften themselves, go within the heart. Breathe in deeply. Breathe out a little longer. Spirit of the East, soaring eagle, may the morning sun fill our hearts and purify our minds. Shiva, illuminate our path to freedom through courage and will. Welcome, new dawn. Spirit of the South, serpent and fire, ignite our hearts, burn away our arrogance. Shakti dances here as Kali. Welcome, fire of transformation. Spirit of the West, great whale, keeper of the oceans, wash away stuck energy. We surrender to Lakshmi's compassion. Allow our love to flow through. Welcome, waters of emotion. Spirit of the North, ancient bear, grant us strength and wisdom. Help us rebuild through stone and bone. Walk with us in community. We welcome the mountain's strength. Above, we honor the sun, moon, the stars, the guiding lights of the heavens. Below, we honor the deep womb of earth, holding memory, mystery, and rebirth. In our center, where all directions unite and where spirit dwells. Great Mother of creation, womb of first light, you who weave galaxies and tend to the seat of every being, enter us now as your living temple. Pour your love into our cells. Pour your wisdom into our bones. Pour your breath into our blood. Let us remember the Christed blueprint that you wrote in all of us. And so it is. Blessings.
All right, and as you guys are relaxed and comfortable, just allowing your eyes to be gently closed, breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth, and with each breath, feel yourself descending into stillness. Silver white roots spiral from your feet into Gaia's crystalline heart, passing through the corals and the pearls until they reach the molten aqua gold of Lemurian's ocean core, breathing in 3 times with her pulse, whispering gently, I root into the waters of the mother. I am steady within her rhythm, and I am safe to remember. And just repeating that one more time as we root into the waters of the mother, steady within her rhythm and safe to remember. And just basking in that energy and bringing your awareness above the hidden sun glowing behind the Libra new moon as you stand balanced between skies and the seas, a living bridge of heaven and earth. And as we call in our allies from the deep, the whales begin to sing slow, ancient tones that steady the temple's foundations. And the dolphins spiral upwards, weaving silver ribbons of joy through the field. And at that threshold between water and light, the mermaids rise, holding luminous pearls that pulse within the Lemurian codes, and call softly. The whales of the deep anchor into our circle of truth, and the dolphins light weave coherence and joy, and the mermaids of the crystalline seas carry our remembrance through the waters. Star families and inner earth stand with us in this sacred strengthening. A dome of living waters form around you, clear, shimmering, and protective. And inside all is calm. And we call out to our star family, Adronis, Sarah, Mona. We call all our allies of the inner earth and our higher selves and all our spirit animal guides. And they too form a circle around the watery dome, adding to this collective work. And as we see threads of aqua, gold, and rose light stretching from every heart, linking each being until the whole circle becomes one radiant ocean of consciousness. And the whale songs move through the lattice, harmonizing the rhythm, and together whispering, one heart, one breath, and one ocean of light. Just taking a moment and pausing for 3 slow breaths. And as we continue our journey to strengthen and stabilize, I will allow this moment to flow over to Marcia to continue us on this beautiful journey.
Now I want you to see high above, 3 bodies align in the sky, in the galaxy. You see the comet named Swan, the Libra new moon, and the 3-eye Atlas hidden behind the sun, radiating Leo's heart fire. From beyond the sun's disk, a stream of gold and white light descends. The lion's breath, courage, vitality, creativity, sovereignty, flowing through the temple and through every cell of your being. See it now. And now, as we anchor the code of intuitive sovereignty, a whale glides beneath the floor, releasing a tone that moves up your spine. Up the crown of your head opens like a lotus. The mind becomes clear water. And say with me now, my intuition is anchored. It speaks through stillness. The tone settles into your heart, steady, trustworthy, and knowing. Your intuition is anchored. It speaks through stillness. The tone settles in your heart, steady, trustworthy, and knowing. And now the second code of sacred water authority comes in as the dolphin circles the pool, leaving the turquoise spirals that wrap around your hands. See that dolphin and see the spirals and feel your inner tides calm. Emotion organizes itself into beauty. And say with me now, the waters of Gaia and my body are balanced and pure. A quiet strength replaces every ripple of uncertainty. The waters of Gaia of my body and my body are balanced and pure. A quiet strength replaces every ripple of uncertainty. And now the third code of heart language communion comes in as the mermaids drift near. Their tails are sparkling in the sun, and they sing tones that feels like laughter and love combined. The sound passes through it until every heartbeat vibrates with compassion. They are bringing in the heart language communion. And you say with me now, my heart speaks clearly. Love is my only language. Around the circle, silent understanding blooms. Affirm the third code, my heart speaks clearly. Love is my only language, and around the circle, silent understanding blooms. And now the next code of creative gestation comes in as the pool brightens with moonlight, carrying codes from the new moon in Libra. And inside it shimmers thousands of tiny suns. Your creation's maturing in perfect time. There is no need to force. It's all going to be. You have called it in, and so it will be. You do not reach. You simply breathe and let them unfold effortlessly. And now repeat with me now. Creation moves through me with ease and grace. Creation moves through me with ease and grace. The whales hold the bass note that grounds each vision into the physical plane. And now the next code comes in. Above, gold and silver rays merge as swan crosses the zenith, and dolphins leap through the twin lights, weaving them into a ribbon of equilibrium. A warmth spreads through your chest, breath and heartbeat align. And say with me now, I am balance embodied, the marriage of fire and water, of giving and receiving. Peace radiates outward, filling the temple with serene symmetry. The golden heart of Leo steadies the balance, and fire and water dance as one. And now we anchor the code of earth stewardship. As the floor beneath your feet turns emerald and alive, roots of light extend from your soles through the coral and the stone in Gaia's core. Now see and feel mountains and rivers and forests pulsing with gentle gratitude. And say with me now, through me Gaia remembers her peace. I stand as her guardian and friend. The whale songs echo across the continents, anchoring this vow into the grid lines. And now we anchor the code of radiant illumination. The lion's heart within the sun awakens, and all lights converge into a column of gold aqua fire rising through your body. And you see mermaids, and they release their pearls. Each one melts into your cells until you shine from within. And you say with me now, I am the Lemurian feminine embodied. I radiate love and harmony through all creation. I have the Lemurian feminine codes embodied within me. I radiate love, truth, and harmony through all creation. And as the alignment peaks, the sun, moon, and comet swan fuse into a single beam, pouring through the temple, fueled by Leo, the flame of divine courage. Nothing expands and everything stabilizes. You realize you are not holding the codes. The solar heart itself holds you. And now you lift your hands above the water. From your palms stream waves of rose, white, and aqua gold that flow into the sea, the rivers and the rain. All waters everywhere shimmer, remembering as we remember our times in Lemuria, our times in the sisterhood, our times communicating with water and crystals as they speak together. And you say to yourself, may these currents carry unity. May these earth grids stabilize in love. And may hearts align with Lemurian song. The planet glows like a single pearl suspended in infinite blue. You see it so shining and luminescent. You feel all these codes coming and anchoring in every part of your DNA and in your cell. They were already here. We are anchoring them into the grid lines and into the earth and into ourselves. And now we place both hands upon the crystal heart at the temple center and feel your heartbeat merge with Gaia's. The whales sustain the lowest notes and the dolphins keep the rhythm as the mermaids weave the final harmony. And we add to that and whisper in our own way, I strengthen what has been awakened. I stabilize what has been restored. And I anchor love into earth and sea. And now you see a fine mist drifting down, blessings condensing into form. The temple, the sea, and your body settle into one pulse as stillness reigns. I want you just to take a minute and enjoy those codes coming in, anchoring into your body and enjoying the silence and the stillness. It's where stillness and silence is where creativity blooms and where we remember. And now, as you touch your heart, your brow, and your navel, we say together, it is strengthened, it is stabilized, it is anchored, and so it is. And you see far below the whales continue their song, and above the dolphins leap once more, and between them the mermaids return to the shimmering deep. And you feel the portal humming quietly. The portal is not open or closed, but embodied. The Lemurian light moves through every breath you take. It's embodied in every cell you have, and it is part of your DNA. Again, now, and always. And as you open your eyes, you let the silence complete the weaving. And when you're ready, open your eyes and wiggle your feet and come on back.
Thank you. That was lovely, Marsha. Very lovely. Seeing all the dolphins. I just love the dolphins and the whales. My goodness, so pretty.
It is Lemuria.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. You had your little boots enjoying your meditation. I looked over and it was like sleeping in your hand for a moment as you were saying the meditation. It was so cute.
He was not sleeping. I'm sorry if he was really loud. He was playing with something I couldn't get under the desk, and so I had to hold him. He wasn't
Oh,
impressed. So yeah, I'm sorry if that was disruptive.
no, it was cute. Did you guys want to pull a few tarot cards before we end today?
Yeah. Does everyone have their cards? I would love
Absolutely, yes, I do. I was chomping at the bit waiting for you to ask.
to. All right. What question are we doing, or do we want to come up with our own thing? I want to know about the day and the Lemurian codes and anything to tell about that. But everybody can do their own thing.
Oh my gosh, you can't make this stuff up. Right away, I've got the king and the queen, the Lemurian, like the feminine and the masculine Atlantis. Oh
Yeah,
my goodness.
yeah. And
That's
so remember our conversation, and I was like, I know I felt like I was in Atlantis, right? And then we looked it up, and Lemuria was more heart-led and telepathic and emotional, and Atlantis was more science and more all that stuff.
yeah.
So yeah, what else did you get?
Well, okay, so what I'll share on my end here. So in my energy of this alignment as well, I've got that Queen of Cups. And this is I feel like the Queen and the King with the situation, it's sitting on like that emotional axis, like the intelligence. It's both cards trying to come together and integrate and balance and mature. And it feels like with looking at the past as my Page of Swords, seeing this as like entering into a cycle of like curiosity, maybe even over analyzing things, because again we're entering into the heart resonance vibration. But right now in that past we have the a lot of swords energy. So to me this is kind of a message to also stay compassionate without trying to leak energy. It's like using emotion as discernment and not as like a sacrifice. Because in my outcome, I have really beautiful energies with the Three of Wands, Mother Earth herself with Gaia there as the Empress, and the biggest surrender card, the Hanged Man. So I
Oh,
guess how I can like relate that as well as the three of wands, sorry, as my outcome is also a bit of a like a portal energy. And for me this is like light returning to us and visions are expanding. So I feel like a lot of the collective are going to be gaining new perspectives on a broad like wide range of certain things, especially when it comes to connecting to earth. And I feel like a lot of us haven't treated Mother Earth with the proper care and kindness, and there's going to be a new like opening where there's just this beautiful energy that we can connect to Gaia, Mother Earth herself. So it feels like as we move forward, that's really where the energy is aligning of visions when it comes to true connections with Gaia herself and activating those codes. And also clarities with the Ace of Swords on the back. What did you have over there, Jerry?
Awesome read. That was awesome read. Yeah, there's new collaborations happening right now, and it is going to affect a lot of people's psyche this next little while, because we're still in resistance to a lot of the changes that are taking place. But in the future, yes, the outcome is going to be new Earth, new systems, and the codes are coming in fast. And what do you get with this Five of Swords? I'm getting that things are moving fast, but
Yeah, see the Five of Swords, sometimes it's a bit of that winning at all costs, right? So I feel like
Mm,
with that too, that could also be, I feel like a cool tidbit I got the other day from Jackie too, is she said to her, that's that pick your battles card. And I feel like there's
mm,
a lot of still like distractions happening. So it's
hmm
like pick where you want to like move forward with your energies, right?
Yeah, that makes total sense. Excellent. Yeah, thank you very much, everybody. The readings were
We're
beautiful.
beautiful.
Marcia, did you have anything you want to share?
I picked some cards, and I'm just wondering if Madeline and Svetlana also picked cards. But my first card was in the recent past. It's the Two of Cups, and I feel that it's talking about these energies that have been coming through in the recent past. Is that is that union, right? Like you look at it, the union of. I mean, exactly, Brie. You can't make this stuff up. You see that man and that woman looking at each other.
Wow, masculine
Wow,
and
yes.
feminine. That's beautiful.
And so then our present is the Queen of Wands. And I know for me, some people say she's the witch, but for me, yeah, she's very intuitive and very magical. All the queens are. But she is the one that brings all the fire and the passion to what she does, right? And so it's like calling us, and these are the Lemurian blueprint codes that came in today. This is in the present. And so this is, I think, this one, the Four of Pentacles. I feel like it's like that would be the collective. Like I've worked all this hard and I don't want to go in my center. The Hermit came up next, right? So I've worked this hard and I'm just doing, I'm going to create in the way that I knew how to create in this world and how I was taught. But no, it's to call you to go into your inner self, your inner knowing, your inner temple, so that you can receive all these codes of divine union, and divine masculine, divine feminine, because they are coming in like super duper duper fast. I don't know why I've been saying super duper for so much these past days. Like, what is that? Who is bringing that to me? And then my clarifiers, like, I love the clarifiers because they speak and they talk so much. I know you can't really see my cards, and I am working on getting a camera and getting set up. But it's the strength card and it is the star card.
Oh,
Yeah, so the star is our star family, obviously. The comets and all the interstellar energies coming in. It's also Mother Earth. I don't know where Mother Earth was in all this. She's just there. And then this, and then the strength is just, it's coming in really strong and really fast. So don't hold on. Don't hold on to what you've already known. You can still do the things you do in the 3D world. We do have to bring heaven to earth, but at the same time, go within and really open and listen to the stillness, listen to the silence.
So what happens when you let go? You fall in love.
yes. And you know what else? I had today, I pulled my oracle and the flexible card came out. So it's about being like flexible. And the one cool image that came with that oracle message too is like seeing, a tree, right? The tree's roots are grounded into Mother Earth, so it's stable, it's there. But then with the wind, it's still flexible. The leaves, the branches, they still move. And then the Four of Pentacles that you got is more of like the buildings is a stable structure that's not wanting to move. So it feels like being flexible through these times because there are going to be, I think, quite a few crazy things still to happen and distractions, and you got some of that overwhelming energy too, Jerry. So it feels like the crystalline grids as well with the Queen of Cups too. It's like those crystalline frequencies, they really hold that telepathic empathy and heart-led communities that are coming online as well. So that's quite beautiful there.
And
Yeah, I thought it was pretty. Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Marcia.
are you sure? I
Yeah,
also
I was just going to say it's interesting how we kind of all got a different part of the story. I love that.
Yeah.
That's the way
That's
it always works when we do tarot together, right? But like I feel, remember how we're saying in the past always about water, 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 something about water, charge to codes, like code the water, talk to the water. And then in the research that I was doing, the divine Lemurian women, what they did was they worked in sisterhood, charging the water, talking to the water, channeling the water, right? So that just completely synchronizes with exactly what we've been feeling for quite a while now. Yeah.
That's so crazy too, because I didn't even think of it too much that way. When I first connected with Sarah, she wouldn't stop going on about anchoring codes into water, and I'm like, oh my goodness, that's just what you're talking about. So I think that's a cool synchronicity, and the fact that we have the king and the queen in cups, like how crazy is that? I think
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. So much beautiful water energy, and it's like the fusion of the two, like the ancient earth memories. It's like love and technology also coming together with a lot of tenderness too, because that star card is about technology and our star family. And you kept getting the strength card, which is a big, for me, a big Lyran energy. So the strength and the star would be like our Lyran lineage coming in. And we had your little boots in the meditation too, like the feline presence. So had another synchronicity, right? So I think that's pretty cool.
Madeline put in the chat here that water is energy in motion. It's emotion, but she's having a bad hair day, so she doesn't want to say in person there.
Kill you. Uh, did anyone else pull cards? I have so much fun doing this with you guys. Absolutely. And we're doing such sacred work for the collective. I just love you guys so much. And I am so grateful to walk this path with all of you.
Yeah, the feeling is
Thank
mutual.
you.
I gotta
It's your
fly though, guys.
transformation.
I gotta paint the rest of this house today. Make my landlord happy. Make my partners happy. Make everybody happy.
I love
I
it.
love that. Masculine.
Well, thank you so much. It was so nice to have a wonderful morning with you guys. I will probably head out as well. So, did you guys want to continue chatting, or are you guys wanting to end the Zoom?
We can continue chatting for a bit.
Okay, I will make you the. I think I can make you the. How do I do this now? I think if I end it, I can make you. I can leave the meeting and make you the host. So with that being said, I have not stopped recording. So I will say much love to everyone who has joined us on this journey. We love you guys so very much, and until next time, bye for now.
Happy 3.